One of the mottos of our Keystone Wounded Warriors is that we don't forget, that we do remember. I was over walking in the Soldiers and Sailors Grove yesterday afternoon. Very large stone monuments at the far side. And on each of those monuments, there's just a single word written in two places. And it says, remember. Our responsibility today is to not forget, to remember, but to put our energy and our resources and our time into not forgetting. Not forgetting those that are wounded warriors who lost a hand, an arm, so that you and I sitting here today could cradle and rock and hold our children and grandchildren. There are wounded warriors that left the battlefield without a leg so that we could walk with our family, like I did when I went home yesterday afternoon and took a very brief walk. There are those that gave up a sound mind and a clear voice so that you and I could speak today and utilize our intellectual abilities to advance the work of the Commonwealth. I have guests here today that are assisting in that transition from the modern battlefield and 21st century medicine, which ironically is able to preserve many that are wounded and bring them back home. Yes, they've been recovered from a battlefield, and yes, they're recovering from wounds, but they need help. They need the transitional assistance of organizations like our own Keystone Wounded Warriors. In a moment, I would like our guests to stand up, but I'd like to say a few words about each of them. I met Nancy Smith just a few minutes ago, and an article of jewelry around her neck immediately caught my attention because it's a military dog tag. It's United States Marine Corps dog tag. It was a dog tag that was wore around the neck of her son, Joshua, for 8 years. And now it's hers, because Joshua is gone, and this American Gold Star mother is carrying that mantle forward. In a rather unique introduction, Mike Mara, who is a neighbor of mine, is on the board of Keystone Wounded Warriors. I've been here 3.5, almost 4 years, and I don't remember introducing a dog before, but he's got a little assistance, and he has his dog, Shepley, with him today. Boyd Kaler is the director of Keystone Wounded Warriors in Pennsylvania, and he has with him his son, Jared. And I'd like to close with just a few seconds of comment about Jared, who served in Afghanistan, who was blown out of his armored vehicle with broken and bleeding body. He crawled back in to rescue 3 comrades that were inside of that armored vehicle as he returned fire until he eventually collapsed through a loss of blood. Ladies and gentlemen, we are deeply indebted to you for your service. I'll ask you to stand now. God bless you as you're recognized by the House of Representatives.